Ahoy, hoy, everybody, and welcome to HerrBawl's Hangout. This is I, HerrBawl, your host. How's everybody
Welcome
doing
to the Pantheon.
Dragon has joined the Pantheon. Dragon 414 Love 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 Dragon 414 Love.
Dragon Phil on that filthy love? Is that what she was saying? Filthy love, Dragon Gem. Filthy love. Thank you very much for the subscription. 8 months now. That's about how long I've been streaming or how long I've been affiliate, I'd assume. You trying to tell me that my eyes are all blinky? Because I don't care. Ha ha ha. Welcome in again, everybody. We are playing some more. Hello? My stuff isn't doing stuff right. We're playing some more Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. We have saved the ultimate cacao, to make the best chocolate ever. We have found and returned Piotr, who was very depressed. Now we're going to a satellite that's around Earth that is dispersing testosterone in humans to make us less violent. For some reason, I don't think it's working, but whatever. Let us continue on. When last we left you, you were in Squish's runabout, not going much of anywhere. Looked around a bit and gotten some stuff. Wide control panel is no doubt perfectly comprehensible to an alien mind, but the symbols and organization are completely unfamiliar to you. Yes, I'll probably have an answer of some sort. What do you mean? Well, we're not anywhere near that yet. I think I fixed it. You won't see it being typed anyways. It'll just kind of do it. So you'll just have to wait a few seconds after we get over there to see if it's showing it or not. Also, for those of you who, well, I won't say anything. No, I'm just going to play this trailer here. Dragon Gem and I will be participating in that. We will be one of the 44 streamers. Well, we'll be two, but one of the 44-hour slot streamers, yes. Alright, let's see. You can touch the control panel all over the place, but only the lit buttons have any effect. Yes, you should be hearing it. It's not very loud. It's just kind of a in the background. Here, watch. How do I get this back down? Nope. There we go.
I'm not sure, but I think I've read enough science fiction to feel moderately certain that these are probably instruments of some sort.
You really want to stick your neck out that far, eh?
Possibly.
I can turn everything in the game back up. I see there's actual buttons over here. Okay. The shuttle smoothly glides away from Callahan's roof and sweeps up and into the exosphere at astonishing speed. You barely feel a pull inside the cabin, and the engine's mellow hum gives little clue to the extraordinary power at work.
So, that must have been the takeoff button.
Take off, you hoser. I'm assuming this is where it's trying to take us. Like the moon. That's no moon. Alright, so I think that's the satellite? Alright.
Here's your host, HerrBawl.
Look alive. Nikki Phoenix 80 is hosting my stream.
Hey, welcome in, Raiders.
This is a fancy poker.
That's not a poker.
What a pig.
Anyway, here's HerrBawl.
Nikki Phoenix 80 has joined the Wunderwahl.
Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Yeah, it's, I can't remember which voice it is.
Anyway, here's HerrBawl.
Sugar Blitz has joined the Wunderwahl.
I still haven't gotten rid of the component to that. I'll have to figure out a way to do that still. Thank you very much for the raid, Nikki Phoenix. And thank you for the follow as well, and the follow Sugar Blitz. How is everybody doing today? This is Callahan's Crosstime Saloon, a game from 1997. I am HerrBawl. I am not really a cat. I just play one on Twitch, and occasionally on Twitter. I am doing well. Let's see, that went by too fast. What were you playing? Lamplight City, huh? That sounds nice. An alternate universe? Yes, what kind of game is Lamplight City? Right now in Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. Nice. Might have to look into that. Nothing? Okay. Hey, Amy Cat. Welcome in. Rudislav Games? Nice. So we are out in the middle of space trying to get to a satellite on an alien's supposedly me-proof ship. And I say me-proof as in like it's not, I'm not gonna die, I think. I don't know what any of this means. Teardown, huh? Oh, right. That's the cat game. What's this? Nope. That's not what I wanted. Back out. What do you mean beep? Was it this one? Let's go this one. Trying to get to this satellite that is nuking all of the Earth's testosterone. Uh-oh. So the alien whose ship this is told me, hey, come out, go out there, and or it'd be a shame if somebody stole my ship and fixed this. Hey, no problem at all, Nikki. Have a great one, and thank you again for the raid. I will do my best to take care of your community. There's a hum through the shuttle and the display shows a field appear. Given that this is probably a cloaking or shielding button, you surmise that the green buttons are concerned with offense, defense, and judging from the complexity of the array above it, the red buttons are probably navigational control. Okay. Get that minute. What's this? Small speaker broadcasts the faraway crackle of cosmic radiation. Okay. Into space.
Going up.
If not those buttons, what's this button? There's a weird wonking sound when you press this button. It's either a distress call or squishes people who have come back in time to rescue whales. What about this? Nope, just beeps. 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 Maybe I'm wrong. So these all look like moons. That's Callahan's place. That looks like a satellite to me. That, let's see, that told me that it thinks the offensive ones are the green. Lets me click it and doesn't beep at me, but doesn't actually do anything yet. What does it say? The green buttons are concerned with offense, defense. The red buttons are probably navigational controls. Correct. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. This button lets me... Wait, was that just the empty blackness of space? There I stink. Right, that squawks at me. Something happens and you hear a beep from the up, down arrows in the red area at left. Perhaps you need more speed, okay? Okay. That seems like that's as low as it's going to let me go. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's not me destroying the Earth. That's the satellite working and zapping the testosterone. Okay, good. I didn't just murder everybody. I mean, this game has been pretty forgiving as far as that kind of thing goes, but you never know.
Aye?
I
What
could
you gotta
use some
say?
help with these controls.
Hey, get me to something with live wires you need taken apart. I'm your man. But I've spent no time in alien vessels.
You know as much about these controls as I do.
Exactly. Your guess is as good as mine. If I start playing with the controls and you start playing with the controls, that's one too many people playing with the controls. I'll let you know if I think you're gonna do anything dangerous.
Alright, well, punk, I think we're here. Satellite with solar panels and an odd bulbous shape floats just below the shuttle. Comprised of 4 identical segments, takes up one end of the shuttle. You reach out to the hatch, looking for a button or panel or some other way to open it. The moment your fingertips touch the surface, a high-pitched buzz suggests that you're trying to do something that you can't do. Up here a bit. Maybe you need to be docked with the satellite rather than just floating beside it. Okay. I'm gonna get you little dot. Oh, it's too fast for me. I'm a slow cat. Got him. Nope. Okay. Do this. After the docking procedure, you unfasten your seatbelts and realize for the first time that you're weightless.
Incredible. I've always wondered what this would be like.
Just be grateful you haven't gotten sick yet. Chances are we both will. And that could get messy.
Fortunately, there are plenty of things to hold on to, and the space is cramped, making it easier to move yourself around without floating out of control. Open the hatch. All right. Sensors, walls. Long bulbs covered with spidery, with a silvery webbing glow gently within their polycarbonyglyceride sockets. Touch one. As your hand approaches the bulb, you feel a tingling sensation and an odd throb to the satellite's engine. It's almost as if you're getting closer to something that scans your tissues. Okay. Appears to be a cargo bay is built into the floor of the chamber, probably for larger scale cargo loading or unloading, or for the ships that actually put the satellite together. You know you can't give me a red button and let me not push it. Can I wear this stuff? I'm sure it'll tell me when I need to. I've learned not to try to just wear stuff because the game likes to soft lock you if you do that sometimes. Okay, once. Conveyor belt probably intended for cargo loading and unloading, travels the length of the corridor. I'm going to ride it. You sit on the belt, but as it's going nowhere, that's exactly where you get. Alright, this probably turns the conveyor belt on. These two have not done anything. Threshold. An almost invisible field of energy crimmers from the threshold of the corridor. I'm not familiar with that word. I don't know if that's a real word or not. Oh, okay. So that's getting that on and off. Assuming if I try to walk through this, it's going to do something bad to me, but let's... Right. You cross the threshold into the corridor. Immediately it fills with a vapor that reminds you of the pine-scented sawdust your grade school janitors used, only 100 times stronger. Your eyes tear uncontrollably, your stomach heaves, and your lungs feel as if you'd stuck your head in a bucket of glowing embers and inhaled deeply. You stumble back out of the corridor, unable to make more than a meter's progress. After a while, your eyes and lungs clear and your skin stops burning. Meanwhile, back at Callahan's place...
Hey, do you think I should have told him how to get past the decontamination procedure? What am I saying? He'll get through it in no time.
That was Squish. Alright. You regard the helmet with distaste, since Squish species habits produce a good deal of spittle, but you can see that the helmet snaps onto the EVA suit and that it's more than big enough for your puny human head. It's a four-armed EVA suit other than the extra set of armholes, and it doesn't appear whether you use the uppers or the lowers. Neither set is at a comfortable height. It seems pretty straightforward. So, search the EVA suit carefully and find a whole lot of very long, very narrow pockets. You poke around in them as well as you can until you discover that you're really not equipped to search in these pockets. Without some sort of tongs, nevertheless, with a lot of effort, you finally manage to grasp the idea that somebody must be playing a nasty trick on you. Then, just when you're ready to give up, you find an object in one of the pockets and you're able to slip it out and into your hand. What are you clicking again for? Don't you get it? Oh, you find a tube. And something that looks like a contact lens case. Emergency putty tube. Excellent. This is a tube of putty, probably for repairing the spacesuit, but it's impossible to know for sure since you can't read the instructions. Since the tube keeps wriggling around in your hand, you guess that the putty itself is at least partially organic. Yuck. Squish intelligently brought along his contact lenses. Earth's atmosphere gives him vision of 43,117 in one eye and 3,890 in the other. Contacts don't improve his vision, but they do give him that lovely chromed liver look. He could have gone to 4 eyes only, where you can get eyeglasses in about a light year. When you pop open the contact lens case, 2 huge, gloppy, syrupy contact lenses stare back at you. These could be contact lenses, or they could pass as twin dinner plates the size of gallbladders and the color of pale liver. Alright. So, let us wear the EVA suit and the gloves, a second set of gloves, and the helmet. Holding your breath and afraid of what the helmet smells like from the inside, you lower it onto your head. The smell is indeed horrific, being a cross between sushi and something like root beer, but at least it fits. So, as you step into the corridor, it fills with the vapor. The vapor blocks your vision, but does not seep into the suit. You're easily able to traverse the corridor. Noah, who is not equipped to pass through the mist, is left behind on the other side of the chamber. Doorway comprised of 4 identical segments. Okay. You touch the hatch. Should probably look around while I'm in here. The hatch at the end of the decontamination corridor opens into a large round compartment, also weightless.
I'm loving this weightless thing.
Closed hatch has a symbol on it. Looks kind of like a T. Horseshoe. Kind of the Olympic rings. Sound bar that says emanate. Okay. Need to maneuver within arm's reach in order to open it. Let's see. Am I not within arm's reach of any of these? Nope. Okay. That's one of these again, huh? Then, Poseidon's pitchfork. That's the way we came. I don't know what to call that. Christmas tree? Oops, wrong button.
Well, a swell and wealthy relative of mine had up and died, and I received 100,000 from the will. So a friend and I decided to convert this into liquid form to better our esophagi to fill.
This is Spider Robinson singing.
Every shitty little gin mill. That's really quite a few.
Dang it, I did it again. So how can I maneuver? Acting as if you were auditioning for a Pauly Shore movie, you stick the fake palm leaf in your mouth. Spiky ends protrude like teeth. Oh, what you wouldn't give for a rear view mirror, you cut up you. Your teeth are as green and as sharp as squishies. Oh, interesting. CISYD? I don't know what CISYD is. And welcome in, Grizzly. How is it going? Oh, was that the name of the song? Oh, that song. Gotcha. Not from there, you probably can't. Green. You have no way to be sure, but these rings probably allow different modules to be easily attached or detached to the satellite. Okay. Yeah, I think you sent me the acapella. More talent than I've got with sounds. Too much fun, huh? You examine the ring thoroughly, looking for a latch or in control of any sort, but there's nothing to be found. Alright, well, so I can make myself look like, admittedly it's a little less scary trying to place gelatinous saucers over your eyes when there is a helmet protecting your face. It is, however, much less effective since they slide off the smooth glass face of the helmet. So I was able to put the glass thing in the palm leaf. You're welcome. But it won't let me put the contact lenses on. Do I need to go back out and do that? Huh? Maintaining as little fingertip contact as possible with the spongy, gelatinous discs, you remove them from the case and plop them over your eyes. You look like one of the characters in a Margaret Keane painting. You know, the kids with the huge, sad, probably myopic eyes. Your eyes now resemble squishies. Alright. Can't manage that with semi-liquid alien frisbees on your face. Okay. So it's forcing me to choose. Get it. Okay. Let me remove them. Put this back on. The question becomes, can I breathe in here without this? Pull the helmet off your head and shove your hair with a carefree fling like a woman taking off a motorcycle helmet in an advertisement for soda or gin. Okay, so I just needed the helmet while I was going through the... Okay. But I still need to figure out a way to maneuver around in here. Bumper? Looks like the inside of a jellyfish, but lately what doesn't? Can't manage that with semi... You twist the cap off the tube and a gob of something oozes out. It's gooey and gummy, but it doesn't come off of your hands. It stays in a single malleable shape. Some of the stuff is dried around the neck of the tube. It's dry and thin but strong like Tevex, not unlike the texture of the EVA suit in which you found it. No need for emergency sealant. But I must have missed some way to propel. I thought maybe... Can I apply this to the gloves? Nope, don't need it there. Why can't I just clamber around the outside of this? Sticky hands, like... Let me go back, see if I can get some sort of a propellant. Gotta... Okay. Thingy. You lean over and flip one of the toggles. The gauge is light, and a low buzz begins to come out of the device. One of the tiny monitors displays a series of strange symbols. A small metal cylinder pops out of the unit. You pull it out and find that the end of the cylinder is glowing red hot. Okay. So I got a way to make fire. I am part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor? Ah, yeah. It does kind of sound like Darth Vader when I've got that helmet on. Now that your ship has come in, you can throw restraints to the wind. And welcome in, Foolproof Fail. Take the air freshener. Waziza, what's it? You casually reach up and flip a few of the switches. It comes to life, and the unit hanging down swings across and reaches out with multiple arms. About a half-foot higher than the top of Noah's hat, if he were sitting there. The arms with flexible pads on the ends move in slow circles and need the air. After about 20 seconds, they retract. And the device shuts off. I think I've done that before. Take the seat. Why, is the show about to start? Stretch up and fiddle. You stretch up and switch on the thingamajig. Instantly, a small whirring disc covered with some sort of hair slides out of a slot and through the top headrest. Reaching a speed of at least 500 RPM, it buffs the air where the nape of Noah's neck would be if he were there. The whirring disc, sensing it has no victim, retracts into the slot, which shuts behind it. Find what looks like the main toggle switch and flip it on. A grid of lights winks to life, and you press a button at random, hoping to achieve something definite. Finally, you do. Hey, you sunk my battleship. Hey, Mac, welcome in. Magazines. You leaf through the magazines and find the articles to be short, simplistic, and amazingly similar. Within 3 minutes, you finish reading 6 articles on how to get washboard abs in 4 minutes a day, 3 articles on how to trim your waistline in 5 minutes a day, 2 articles about how to get a complete workout in 6 minutes a day, and a quiz to find out if you're really cheating on your wife, or just trying to revitalize your sex life. Pretty sure I'd know if I was cheating on my wife. Next to that can of Ebola Cola is a bowl full of cheese flubs, the cheese that makes you go, oops. You pop a cheese flub in your mouth, and the full, rich flavor of irradiated cheese product powder melts on your tongue. That's why you love processed food. No pits, no seeds, no worms, no unpleasant surprises. At least none large enough to actually see, except for the occasional finger or vermin portion. Trash bag? I think I already foraged through the trash bag. That's where I was getting the stuff from. Tubing. Spongy metallic leadotinium ducts remind you of the massive coils of aluminum duct that your friend Freddie used to import to Long Island from Peking. It was superb stuff, very flexible, very heat resistant. Although he usually dealt in huge lengths for industrial and construction purposes, he used to give you the scrap ends useful for clothes dryers, costumes, reducing stereo cord clutter, hamster villages, and so on. You've always wanted to make a movie about this. You'd call it The Ends of Freddy's Coil. The Ends of Freddy's Coil. I don't get it. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a joke or something. A pun, but I don't get it. Can I can touch it. I'm on fire. The leadotinium skin on the duct is crispy and warm like Long Island duck, which really Peking duck. I got it. Okay. But I can't take it. What about this tubing? I can't take it either. Okay. I'm like it hot, hot, hot. Leave that on. What's his? I guess I'll just ask Dragon Gem, am I missing something I needed to pick up in here? Or is it just something I'm supposed to be doing out there? Hee Cats just surprised me. Okay. Here goes So what is this? Now you can wedge your face into your pocket and get the sensation of being deep within a pleasantly scented pine forest. And your tissues. Nope. Apparently not yet time for me to impersonate Squish. Conduits. Carboxybake tubing worms its way in and out of the satellite bulkhead. You pull on the conduits, but they seem fused to the nickel-aluminum walls. In fact, the satellite appears so well integrated that it looks prefabricated. Let me put this back on. I'm assuming I'm going to have to lay something on there and move it around somewhere. Well, thanks for the work. Hardly working. Okay. Go back to this area and look around and see if there's anything else. Nothing special about the lights. Work those from here to there. What's going on there? I can't tell what that's showing me. No, get on. It's fine, don't worry about it. Just hold your breath. I see. Because I don't actually need this stuff. No. Buttons to the left. Hopefully this works properly. to do them one at a time. Okay. Noah.
Yeah?
Watch me, Noah. Watch me float.
Jake, get a grip.
No, Noah, you get a grip.
Think we'll ever get interstellar on our own?
I think we'll be lucky if we don't go back into an 1800s lifestyle when we run out of fossil fuels.
Hey, good conversation stopper.
Thanks. I've been working on that one. Yeah?
Where to?
There's more doors to try.
Dog, I hope that was a
Yeah?
burp and not a fart.
I'm having a hard time with zero gravity.
Push yourself off of the bumpers. That's how I'm doing it. You gotta push in the direction opposite the direction you want to go. Then grab onto something to slow yourself down.
I see. Oh, hi.
Do you think I should have warned them about the maintenance security robot? Well, they'll figure out a way.
Hello. Nice robot. Good robot. There's a good robot.
The robot emits a brackish squeal and you feel energy emanate from the robot and envelope you. It flashes a message. Since the robot doesn't get out of the way, you apparently don't look enough like someone it recognizes to satisfy. I'm still wearing those, and I've got the things on. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Ugh. On me now, REVA apparel. Okay.
Robot, could you scooch over to one side just a little?
Symbols continue to flash on its monitor. Alright. Oh, it's making me take the dang things on and off. Well, I mean, I guess it's not really making me take the things on and off. I'm doing that on my own. You guys see that I put the H into my H logo into the gem here, and on my what? Oh, 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 oh. Ah. Can't tell if that's visible. The best you're getting. Where was I? Right, so you broke the string when you pulled it. Okay. The air freshener is at 100. No, it isn't. And I apply this to myself. You squeeze the putty out of the tube and onto your face. The entire tubeful comes out in one large glob. You dig it out of your eyes and away from your mouth, and to your relief, it doesn't stick to the skin at all. Although the way it hangs on your face, it makes you look ridiculously sallow and flabby. Okay, what about now? In an attempt to imitate Squish's green, fleshy, beard-like appendage, you stick the end of the air freshener into the putty on your face. It sticks nicely in place. Put on the eyeglasses. Now you look a whole hell of a lot like Squish, except that you have 2 real arms and 2 empty sagging sleeves where your other 2 arms should be. Do I have to fix that too?
Don't you have a
Let's
universal trans...
Now there's a useful question. It's like asking. The robot scans you and flashes symbols at you. Okay. What can I do to try to make the arms?
I'm with you.
Stand behind me.
What?
Just stand behind me. Hold up the other arms. I don't understand what you...
The robot responds by scanning you and flashing symbols at you. Okay. That apparently wasn't good enough still. Did I forget? No, I didn't forget to put those back on.
I'm with you.
Stand behind me.
What?
Just...
I can't tell if he's actually standing behind me or not. I've got the keyring. As the robot is expecting you to look like the image in the keyring, and as it hasn't moved out of the way, you must not look enough like the image to satisfy it. What's the image look like? Looks like the inside of a jellyfish, but lately what doesn't? What? Okay. I could drink the morphine, but I don't think that's going to work. You give me a look at the keyring so that I can... I'm still wearing this. Yep. Alright, let's see. Close that. What did that say? You close the case, not so much to prevent the contacts from drying out as from fear that the saline solution might eat a hole through the ship's hull. As far as I know, I'm wearing the glow still, yes. I gotta open this back up to get those out. Okay, why...
I'm with you.
You don't have a laptop on you, do you?
No, why?
Well, I thought maybe the uploading the virus thing.
Is that your answer to everything? Upload a virus? The world doesn't work like that, Jake.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be cool if it did?
Wouldn't it be cool if it did? As you float down into the room using the handholds until the pull of gravity exerts itself, the robot notices Noah. It begins to scan Noah when there is a sudden popping noise elsewhere on the satellite. The sort of sound that would immediately precede the phrase, "Houston, we have a problem." The robot goes off to investigate, maintenance of the satellite being its top
Saved
priority.
by the bell. No way I was going to wear that get-up.
This reminds you of the elaborate gunk all over your face, which is getting horribly uncomfortable now that he mentions it. You remove the contact lenses, sushi decoration, air freshener, and putty. So everything's safely in your pockets for later.
Hey, I just said I wouldn't wear it. For you, it's an improvement.
Shut up, man. Ooh, psychedelic. Gravity, or a reasonable facsimile thereof, seems to be on in this room. From the looks of things, this is the control room, or at least one of them.
Relax. Go do it. When you wanna go do it.
Now, did that go relax for you guys?
Welcome to Subversion.
Mugniak has joined the Pantheon. HerrBawl 5 Ahoi hoi, HerrBawl 5 Ahoi hoi, HerrBawl 5 Ahoi hoi.
Hey, Moni, thank you very much for the resub. How are you doing? Oh, okay, good. So it's just on my end that it sounds like it's going instead of just saying it. Okay. Oh, oh, huh, huh. I guess, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. Hold on. No, I'm going to have to add it to the list. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. And I hope you don't get COVID regardless. But I also hope that you have a good trip and that you're able to make the trip. I'm sure Greece will be much appreciative. Are you staying here for a while, or are you just coming to visit? Buttons here. Visiting? Okay. That's the satellite, obviously. Yep. I don't know if I want to just start hitting buttons. I want to start hitting buttons. As the satellite stops spinning, the gravity in the bridge quickly wanes. You're now in a zero-G environment. Okay. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I have no idea how any of that works. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I turned off some sort of a field there. Okay, and I turned off the invisibility cloak. I don't know if that's me making it make noise or not make noise. That stops it spinning. I think that's turning the invisibility cloak on and off. And that's probably turning the force field on and off. More buttons here. Alright, so these are the pods, because I said they could be movable. Changing anything over here, okay. So that's the bay, the docking bay. I think this is where I'm at right now, is this bridge. Exactly what it's doing. Back in there. A momentary burst of tone followed by static as if you'd just opened a hailing frequency. There's no response from the target of the hail, however. Sends out a distress signal, not what you wanted to do, but hey, what are the chances anybody heard it? Probably pretty high. I think these were all off when I came in here. Or all on, I should say, when I came in here. Convenient picture window displays the gently twirling stars beyond. Excuse me? Now maybe it shows gently swirling stars beyond. Got some other buttons to hit over here. See, so those are all door controls. Or this is door controls, this is locking. This is nothing. But I don't know where I need to go. So let's go to the beam thing. It should be... Don't hit the crap again. Curry coconut shrimp. That's pretty good. Push off of this one. That sent me the opposite direction. Okay. And let's push off of this one. Push off of this one. Okay. Circuitry. The module of the satellite is pulsing with energy, the origin of which is the massive semisphere of circuitry that fills half the room. I can't throw the tire iron onto the circuitry line.
Take a sip,
Build
take
generator.
a sip, take a sip.
Thank you, Dragon Jim. Did you hear about the bacon cheeseburger who couldn't stop telling jokes? It was on a roll.
Get out.
A pair of field generators is what keeps the force filled up. Well, I want to destroy the field generators, I think.
Get out.
Ring, 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 gramophone. Handholds. You steady yourself for a few seconds to reorient. It works, but only temporarily. You've now reached a constant state of nausea that floats just below the level of blind. Gotta find a place to put it. I thought I had turned this off. Disable. Noah is more adept at this than you. Let him work. Noah's becoming a little slower. He seems less decisive and focused. Noah takes the vial and looks at it. He then frowns and drops it back into your hand.
Great, but nasty. No, thank you.
So, do I need to do something to... You notice yourself feeling slightly wrung out. The room might very well be sapping your manly strength and virility. Okay. But I thought I turned it off already.
Yes, Captain?
We gotta get you with that emitter.
I have to be anchored somehow. We can't get gravity in here?
I don't think so.
I see. Gotta go turn gravity back on. There, so I gotta hit this one. Get gravity up in his. Why did it... Go back to that. This here. Noah grumbles of something about the damned foolishness of arm wrestling.
Yes, Captain?
We gotta get you with that emitter.
I have to be anchored somehow.
I don't think so.
So I can't get gravity in here, or do I have to like reorient something somehow? Well, let's go look at the other rooms. Realize that your mild disinterest in competitive sports has transmogrified into active disdain? I mean, kind of always had a disdain for competitive sports. And I don't know if I'd call it mild. Barrack room has several storage compartments. It must be a supply room. That robot is paid to fix this ladder. Okay. Robots in here. I think that's all on this level. Now let's go look at the ballons. Hello. Into the Christmas tree. You float into the room. It's only about as large as a closet, making it easier inside of which to maneuver. There's no machinery to speak of, but there are some strategically located pipes and chutes, some tanks of something, and unexpectedly a mirror. Your olfactory intuition tells you that this is a bathroom, which you do not presently need to utilize. You do, however, allow yourself the pleasure of peeking in the medicine cabinet. Inside is an assortment of tubes and bottles containing materials of unusual properties. Nothing you'd risk touching, though. You complete your tour of the facility and head back to the lobby of the satellite. Okay? As you head into the room, the E unexpectedly drops off your name, and instead of being Jake, you're suddenly Jack. There's a beautiful woman lying in your arms, but she doesn't look at all well. Sure enough, a quick examination reveals pupils fixed and dilated. You don't have time for this kind of heartache. You have a world of testosterone-deprived men to save. You put the E back onto your name and go out into the lobby. Good luck to that guy. He's got his hands full. I'm assuming that's another one of the Legend entertainment games. Okay. So that was the pitchfork. So I'm assuming, can I move things around somehow in here? Did I get to this T? I know I've seen this. I know I've been in here because that's where I am. That's the docking bay. That's where the woman, that's the bathroom. So yes, this must have been the storage closet then. I could lock the guy in the storage closet. But I suspect that I probably actually need to get him out of there to get that ladder to move it down into here. Or am I supposed to try to somehow move these around in here? Let's go back in there and talk to him a bit. Do I want to try to talk to him?
Can we talk?
Without stopping its repair work, the robot scans you briefly, realizes it already scanned you and approved you before, and forgets you. Major damage has been fixed. The patch doesn't quite match the surrounding area for color and texture, but it's not as if the satellite is on the market. There are sharp edges, don't be a fool. The hole suffered a small puncture and the robot immediately went to fix it. Good thing that's the robot's top priority, since there's no telling how long these cheap plastic satellites last once they've had a hole poked in them. Robot is benignly repairing the remaining damage sustained by the satellite in its thoughtless interception of a small piece of space debris, which is actually a huge problem that's currently going on. You're just putting more and more junk up into space. You try and climb down the ladder to the far end of the room, but both the ladder's wreckage and the security repair robot are in the way. That means I either need to figure out a way to disable him or get him to move. You'd never take it in a fair fight. You try and shove the robot out of the way. What? Nothing? The robot moves exactly far enough to elude your grasp as you spin by. You attempt to cover the robot's main viewport with putty, like you saw Peter Cushing do to the Daleks in the first Doctor Who movie, but the robot won't let you get close enough. It keeps floating just out of reach. Believing this to be a potential waste of fine chocolate, you offer some to the robot. It scans the chocolate briefly and ignores it. At least it didn't take any. The tire iron anywhere and let it till you're sure you're done with it. That might carry that anyway. Spacesuit. Go back to the bridge, see what else I can do in the bridge. I'm assuming turning the shield off is why the meteorite had a chance to puncture the thing, which I guess is good because it got it to go away instead of trying to scan Noah, but... Okay, Dragon Gem, you got a hint for me? Or anybody. Doesn't have to be Dragon Gem. Ears. I'm sure I'm missing something, I just don't know what it is. Yeah, I was in the storage room. That's where the robot is. There's a ladder there, and I can't get past him because he's trying to repair the damage that I let happen. I'm assuming that's what I need to do is climb this ladder, but... I don't see any items in here. Some meteor damage in the robot. Endorse the ring? Ah, ring and endorsement. Yes, this is the storage room, which is the room with the T symbol on it. Oh, compartment. Where was that? I saw it. Alright, come back. Portal. Okay. Portal is sealed for your protection. You can't open the portal. I will continue looking around in here. I saw a compartment, but I don't know where it was. Miracle room has several storage compartments. It must be a supply room. Well then, how come you won't let me... I still have no idea where the compartment actually is. Gravity off, it's a simple matter to float past the broken ladder and the robot. You reach down and flip open the compartment. There we go. Tool looking vaguely like an earth flamethrower or torch sits in a cubbyhole. Okay. There are more compartments around here then? Or was it just the one? A pair of oddly shaped boots, perhaps meant to strap onto Squish's lower appendages, have metal bottoms. I'm gonna guess that's grav boots to get him closer to the stuff. Appears to be a laser or a phaser or a taser or some sort of azer. Is that it for the compartments? Just the 3? Looks like there should be more, but I can't select any of them, so. Oh, okay. Alright. Push off over here to get over there.
That's more like it.
This is it. This is the thing that's doing the big Walter Mitty number on us.
You're sure?
Sure, I thought you knew so much about science fiction. Let me get to work on this. I may be able to simply cut off the catalyst, but leave the thing running. Squish's friends and family won't fix it if they don't know something's wrong with it. Give me those boots. I'll need something to cut some cable with. Give me that thing we found in the other room.
You mean all of the things? Need to actually give them to him?
Thanks. I'm getting to work.
So he automatically took the boots, but he didn't automatically take the tool. I'm supposed to just wait? That's good to know, so that I did actually need that off. I'll just lock him in down there. I'll just lock him in. We don't need Crazy Lady or the bathroom. Sure. I probably shouldn't leave him locked in because I'd probably have to go back in there and talk to him. Where'd he come from?
Jake, I don't like the way he's acting.
You aim the laser at the robot. When you pull the trigger, a narrow, brilliant beam of light skewers the air. It strikes the robot, or rather an inch or so in front of it, and illuminates the otherwise invisible shield. The shield absorbs the beam without apparent harm to the robot. As soon as the light winks out, so does the shield. The robot fortunately ignores the shot, perhaps detecting that it came from friendly equipment and was merely a mistake. Either that, or it's laughing at you on the inside.
Jake?
robot is definitely displaying a hostile attitude towards Noah. Some body
I'm
language
not
is
kidding.
cross-cultural.
Get rid of this guy, would you?
Here, bye.
Do you mind finding me a way out of this?
Begin to wonder what it was about sex that you enjoyed.
What are we doing this for?
I don't know for sure, but we were pretty sure it was the right thing to do, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I swear I locked him in the dang room, so I don't know how he got out. He must just be able to go wherever the heck he feels like it. So I tried sending a distress call to see if that would do it. What's this? What was that? There was a bunch more options. What were they? You look for a socket of some sort, but you don't find jack. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Jake,
Can I give all this stuff to Noah?
Jake?
Toss the suit to Noah, but he throws it back to you, pointing out that it's probably not intended to protect.
Jake,
Could I go try this?
he's beeping.
I'm gonna go shoot the meteor damage. See if that causes him to come back. The meteor damage is gone. Cool. Where else could I use the weapon-like object to get Muckety Man's attention?
Jake, I'm not kidding.
Robot extends an arm towards Noah. There's a searing flash of light that sends you spinning. When you regain your equilibrium, the robot is vacuuming up the ash. Seconds later, some of Squish Co-aliens show up and do the rest of the vacuuming, which includes you. Your last thought is, what a nice-looking man you were inside. Let's go back to when this particular problem began. You offer the weapon-like
Not
object
this
to
looks
Noah.
like a laser, a little overpowered for what I had in mind. Jake, I'm not kidding. Jake, I'm rethinking this.
Don't start, Noah. It's the precipitator. It's changing you.
It's changing my point of view. I'm thinking more clearly, not less clearly.
Might seem that way, but you're not. We make a lot of mistakes, lots of crap rolling around inside of us. History and brain chemicals and hormones and electricity. Yanking out the chemicals one by one till we stop making mistakes isn't much of a strategy.
Noah sighs heavily and hangs his head. Reluctantly, he returns to his tent. Here, robot, you want some morphine? You heave the morphine directly at the robot. Just before striking, it's deflected by an energy shield that flashes briefly and returns to invisibility. Retrieve your ineffective
Jake,
projectile.
it's now.
He wants to think the Die Hard movies are silly.
You mind finding me?
Hey, shut up, Noah, or I'll let him shoot you again. You don't want chocolate?
Jake? Jake, he's beeping.
You have some unresolved issues with Noah, maybe? Whatever the reason, you turn on him with the laser. The next thing you know, he's lying in a pool of blood and testosterone. Unable to face your friends back at Callahan's, you do the honorable thing and turn the laser on yourself. You'll be relieved to know that you didn't miss much. Shortly after you failed to come back, the universe was shut down for the rest of forever. Rather than cut our story short, let's rejoin the action just before you made the decision that ended the world. Next time, try not to screw up so badly. You start to realize your mother was a saint and your father was a tyrant.
Jake? Jake,
Top priority takes over and immediately moves to repair the hole you put in the hole.
well, that was an interesting risk.
Let's get out of this room while we still can. Are you finished?
Give me 20 seconds. You hear that?
I'll look. Get the hell out of here and meet me in the shuttle.
Say,
Meanwhile,
do you
back
think
at
I should've
Callahan's
told him
place.
about the emitter cutoff mothership alert? I really should have. Oh well.
The mothership.
A mothership. It opens a hailing frequency to the mothership. All you hear as a response is a lot of angry, glurpy mouth sounds. Am I supposed to make myself look like an alien again? Hailed them, nothing happened. Is nothing supposed to happen when I hailed them?
Noah, get the hell out of there.
Just a few more seconds. Start the shuttle.
The testosterone precipitator loses it, spraying Noah full in the face with pure distilled testosterone. The reaction is immediate and dramatic. Noah runs to the shuttle. At first, you're not sure it's him, but who else would it be?
Break out of the tractor beam.
Noah, how's it going? Hum through the shuttle, display shows field appear given the right. That's what I wanted. Ship bucks and a flare shoots through space and dissipates as it strikes the mothership. Apparently this little ship isn't any match for the gigantic mothership, at least in terms of firepower. Shuttle doesn't move at all, even though it should. The mothership's tractor beam must be holding it too solidly. Maybe turning the shields on would help negate the effect. I thought I already had them on. Got the shields on, which help cut the tractor beam from the mothership, but it's not enough. You're going to have to reach top speed before you're able to cut loose. Lots and lots of clicking. Hopefully there is a top speed. I'm not just clicking for nothing. Did I tell you all that joke about the chiropractor the other? Would have been about a week back.
We're out, but they're right on our tail.
Hang on. Let me.
No, it punches buttons hard enough to make sparks fly from the panel. The shuttle whirls around and heads straight for the satellite.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Get out.
I guess that's one way to take care of it. But now look at all that debris.
Setting a course for the bar.
Aye, aye.
You and Noah go out into the parking lot. By the time you and Noah get back to the bar, the effects of the concentrated dose of testosterone are already wearing off of Noah, but they remain just long enough to let him beat Mike, Shorty, and Long Drink at arm wrestling. Meanwhile, you relate the story of yours and Noah's trip into orbit.
They will be back. They are infinitely persistent.
So are we.
What have you accomplished? Haven't you just delayed the inevitable?
We're assuming it's not inevitable. It's only inevitable if we don't do anything about it.
Besides, we had fun.
We faked out your robot big time.
We got to swim around weightless. That right there was worth the price of admission.
I'd do it again.
Me too.
Next Sunday?
Squish?
Why not?
Hello, Alfie. How's it going?
Jake, oh God, Jake, make it stop.
What in the world is wrong?
I did something I shouldn't have.
You want me to sound surprised?
I took a pill. It's called voyatrazine.
Never heard of it.
But that's because it doesn't exist in this time. I got it in the future, and it's driving me crazy. It's supposed to make you psychic.
Hey, did I just hear him right? What did you say that stuff does?
Makes you psychic?
Yes, oh, and it works. It works so well, it's killing me. Oh, make everybody stop thinking.
Whoa, calm down now. You're okay.
No, I'm not. I can hear everybody thinking at once, all the time. I can't make it quiet. Oh, I can't take this. It's everybody thinking at once, and it goes on, and I hear things nobody should ever hear, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Is there an antidote?
I don't know. I don't think Dr. Duplicitness ever made one. Oh, sweet mother, this is horrible.
He breaks down into tortured sobs and grinds his face with his hands. What else are you doing, Mickey? Pussy? That's weird. Oh,
Yes,
biker dude.
Jake.
I can't tell you how cool it was to be in outer space, gliding through all that emptiness and so many stars, so much more than you can see from Earth, and the weightlessness. It was incredible. It just changes your whole perspective on your place in the universe. I'm sorry, I don't mean to gloat.
That's quite all right. Enjoy it while you can.
I bop him over the head with his tire iron. He's kind of a jerk. I would have sworn that would be Carmen Sandiego. Bill has always been a little extreme for you. You're getting used to her, but you're not quite there yet. Alright, Alfie.
Jake, you're not helping me.
How can I help you?
Al grabs you by your lapels and brings his face close up to yours.
You're a lifesaver.
I wish I was a Tic Tac instead. You have...
Yeah, bad breath, I know. Everybody's been thinking that all night. That's not important. I want you to take my time sled. Go back where I came from and get the antidote. Hurry!
Well, thank you very much for coming in, Havoc. Have a good one.
You mean you want me to go to the future?
Yes, you'll love it. It's an adventure.
How far in the future is it?
It's not even a couple of 100 years. What does it matter? Go on.
I thought you said there might not be an antidote.
So they'll make one up. They're smart. They can improvise. They'll do it for you, Jake. They won't do it for me.
Why wouldn't they do it for you?
People like you, Jake. They know you're a nice guy. They like to do things for you. Me, on the other hand, I'm,
A devious little crumb?
well, I was gonna say I'm harder to get to know.
Everybody get their waders on.
Better get their waiters.
Why can't you go?
Oh, I can't think straight. I'm going insane.
You must have gotten somebody awfully angry with him.
Stop that. Just because they're a bunch of crooked, narrow-minded... Oh, Jake, you gotta help me.
All right, I'll help you. But you're gonna owe me for this. Big time.
Thank you. Oh, Jake, I'll be good after this, I swear.
Please, don't grovel.
But he does it so well.
Well, yeah, but then get him a Tic Tac first.
There's something else. Please?
What?
Put me out of my misery. Give me something. Put me under.
Through his tightly clenched teeth, you think you hear him whimper something about being slipped a Mickey. Mashes his face with his hands, pushing the flesh around in a uniquely human method of making it feel better. You hold out the vial to Alfie. He takes it and looks at it miserably. When he realizes what it is, he frantically begins to unscrew the cap. You grab it away from him before he can down the whole vial and kill himself. Alright.
Yes, something for the Angel of Mercy?
Mike, I need one of your patented Mickey fins.
I'd be happy to oblige, Jake, but I'm missing the most important ingredient, the drops that put the finish in the Mickey fin.
Which is?
Sodium pentothal or halothane are traditional, but any general anesthetic would do the trick. Gee, thanks, Jake. Morphine really says it all. You just want me to hang on to this?
Yeah, put it in your first aid kit or something.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, you want the chocolate too?
Yes, something for the Angel of Mercy?
Can you make a Mickey fin out of that morphine I gave you?
Coming right up.
Callahan swiftly assembles a small drink using a tiny bit of the morphine you provided. He hands you the finished drink, which you in turn hand to Alfie.
You're a lifesaver.
Al quickly downs the drink, and almost before he's even finished it, a look of blessed serenity comes over him, and he slumps to the table unconscious. You search Alfie, all you find is an old recipe, which seems to be a curious thing for Alfie to be carrying around. On a whim, you take it with you. Recipe is for Civic Mill Mild Dill Mix. With Civic Circle, huh? This is Alfie's Hypnotic Beanie. You're not sure how it works, but it seems to be semi-automatic, which isn't as dangerous as it sounds.
Firing thrusters.
Hey, Seek, welcome in. Apparently I forgot to turn my drink off. Let's see. What is this? It doesn't look like a support, that looks like a disc. Does that look like a disc to anybody else? Like a floppy? So I'm supposed to take his time sled, but I don't know where his time sled actually is. Let's see what Doc has to say.
You have any idea how to use a time sled?
Isn't just a jump to the left and then a step to the right?
No, that would get me off to a rocky start.
Horrors! I can picture that now.
Right,
yes, something better for the Angel of Mercy?
Keep an eye on Al for me. I'll be back in no time.
No need to rush. I think I like him better this way.
Sounds about right. Oh, that's Squish, okay. I was gonna say, well, hello, tentacle lady. Alright, let's see if there's a time sled out here. What would a time sled look like? Goes his motorcycle. Okay. Mickey Finn's Explorer is one of the few vehicles that gives him the headroom he needs. The only other real option is a convertible, but the side of him has been known to cause accidents. Bel Air. Fast Eddie Costigan loves or lovingly restored 1958 Chevy Bel Air is in cherry condition. Personally, you think he's nuts for allowing it out of the garage, but Eddie insists that it's to be admired, not hidden. At least the Suffolk County Police Department is getting more straightforward about taking bribes. There are rates posted on the sides of Noah's Bomb Squad car. Oh, okay. That explains a lot. Callahan station wagon. Okay. Alright. I do not see a time sled. I've seen a few people play GTFO. I've never played it myself, though. How are you liking it? Here's a time sled. Time sled. The horse Alfie rode it on is conveniently parked on the roof. He must have learned a lesson from the guy with the falafel wagon. After a cursory scan of the time sled's body, you notice what looks like a key sticking out of a red-trimmed metallic plate. Slowly, you turn it step by step, inch by inch, and thought that said shimmy for a second. Sit on it. You take a seat on the idling time sled and make a quick scan of the instrument panel. Numerous reading settings, dials, gauges, and readouts. Back of your mind taps you on the shoulder and tells you you're sitting on something hard. So you reach underneath the seat and pull out a seatbelt buckle attached to the right-hand seatbelt strap. With your eyes still on the instruments, you grope for and pull up the other strap. As you insert the buckle, a panel opens, exposing a small touchscreen. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out what code to use to get there anyways. Let's see. But yes, as Dragon Gem is wont to explain, it is time for the stream to be ending. So thank you all very much for coming to my hangout.